These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.
I'm Christine Stanwood with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. Our ABC15 newsroom tracking several developing stories right now, starting with the search for a hit-and-run suspect. DPS says State Route 87 is shut down right now at Gilbert Road as authorities look for the person who shot at another driver on the 202. No one was hurt, but investigators say the gunman took off, eventually stopping and running into the desert near Fountain Hills. We do have a crew in the area monitoring the investigation. Then over in Phoenix, investigators are trying to figure out what exactly sparked a deadly apartment fire. This happened near 21st Avenue in Glendale. Take a look at these images. It started just around noon, forcing evacuations in the building. Firefighters found a man dead inside one of the apartments. The fire is out and nearly a dozen people are out of their home. We're also following up with police on a deadly shooting investigation in North Phoenix. We did bring you this as breaking news on ABC15 Mornings when we learned a man was shot and killed near 19th and Poria Avenues. Investigators say they're talking to someone involved. We're asking if they've made an arrest, though, or if they're looking for anyone else. Arizona Republicans proposing putting more guns in schools in order to boost student safety. That's one of the first plans to pass out of a legislative committee this first week of the session. The bill, sponsored by Representative Selena Bliss, would in part create a state program to allow people on school campuses, like staff or teachers, to carry firearms. At least one Arizona school district already has a program like this in place in Bullhead City.
It coordinates with police and those in the preschool environment for that smooth transition. So if anything, this is safe and responsible gun ownership.
The bill would eventually need to be signed by Governor Katie Hobbs, who told us today she would very likely veto it, but we'll wait to see what shows up on her desk. Well, it's a move that could shape the West Valley for decades to come. Poria approving an agreement with the Arizona State Land Department to take over and develop 6,700 acres of open land in North Peoria. That's more than 3 times the size of downtown Phoenix. Under this agreement, Poria will initially invest $140 million to build roads and infrastructure. The city will be reimbursed up to $500 million through land sales.
It allows us to be able to, the city and the citizen allows us to be able to work with developers and choose and really kind of drive the development of the future of the city of Peoria instead of developers driving that.
The mayor says the deal will attract tech and defense industries, bringing more jobs to the region. But is this what Peoria residents really want to see? We're listening to them, and we'll bring you their voices tonight at 6. New federal funding is on the way to help grow Phoenix Sky Harbor Airport. Arizona Senators Mark Kelly and Ruben Gallego and Congresswoman Yasamin Ansari announcing more than $84 million from the 2021 infrastructure package. This is going to help fund a new 2,100-foot taxiway bridge. Gallego says this move will help the valley stay ahead as air traffic is expected to surge. Better, not bigger. That's the idea behind some new additions coming to the WM Phoenix Open this year. The Things to Do team learning this year's tournament is changing things up to improve the fan experience. Those include the Taylor Morrison Fairway House and Desert Oasis venues installed all along the course. They'll be bigger this year to accommodate more fans with improved sight lines and new concessions options. Fans can also expect a new entrance to the grounds right by the 16th, 17th, and 18th holes. This will reduce congestion as fans try to move to the busier viewing areas at the tourney. Tickets will also be completely digital starting this year. A spokesperson telling us the goal is to make the entry process more efficient as more and more golf fans flock to Scottsdale.
Well, we've got a storm system coming in. I'm Chief Meteorologist Amber Sellens. It is fairly weak overall, but as this area of low pressure tracks through tonight and early tomorrow, there is a chance for a few spotty rain and snow showers across Arizona. Taking a closer look, maybe an isolated shower or two in Phoenix late tonight through early tomorrow morning. Better chances out to the east and up to the north. The snow level falling to around 5,500 feet. And then all of this clearing out by about midday on Friday. So we have lots of sunshine in that forecast to end the week and some cool cooler temperatures too. 45 degrees at 6 a.m., 59 at noon, and 65 degrees around 4 p.m. This is going to be about 8 to 10 degrees cooler than where we ended up today across the valley. Here's a look at the forecast. We are going to keep those 60s in play through MLK Day weekend. Overnight lows in the 40s for Phoenix, 30s across much of the rest of the valley, and temperatures dropping just a little bit again toward the middle of next week. More clouds and a high of 65 on Wednesday.